The latest PlayStation 5 exclusive has arrived, and well, nope, it's not Returnal. We're done with that one. We're moving on to another dimension.
I'm coming, Clank. If we do not get the dimensionator now, we may lose every dimension. Oh my.
Insomniac is back, and well, we're not getting our hands on another Spider-Man quite yet. We're actually jumping back into the world of Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, and it's one you're not going to want to miss. If you're a fan of the old franchise, you're definitely going to feel that nostalgia getting some of these returning characters, but yet we have new ones as well. And if you've never played Ratchet and Clank and maybe just dabbled in it like I have in the past, because I was more of a Jack and Daxter kind of guy.
You talking to me?
Yeah, you talking to him?
Well, now I'm pleased to let you know that the latest Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart's gonna have you in pieces. Just in true Insomniac style, the game is absolutely gorgeous. The PlayStation 5 has been pushed to the limits already, it seems like, but I know we're only touching the surface when it gets into the new generation of consoles, but yet already being blown away by the visuals. It brings everything to that next level, and the introduction of the DualSense controller brings it one step further. The rumble feature is always so cool, but now it's in subtle ways that you experience, and of course with all the wacky and crazy gun mechanics, it intensifies things to a certain level that we've never played before. We've all had the crazy wacky guns, but I'm telling you, the way they introduce these mechanics and allow you to upgrade the guns, if you're new to the series, you're going to be in for one heck of a game. But if you are a returning fan, well, it's definitely a highlight you're going to enjoy, just like the others. Quickly touching on the story itself, well, in Insomniac style, it is awesome. There's no doubt they haven't missed a step here, bringing the old cast back. Some of those old quirky characters are back, and the introduction of new ones, and the latest edition of Rivet as well is fantastic. Her story alone will have me hooked to find out what's going on. You kind of figure out as you progress, but it is so well done. I absolutely love the addition of Rivet. I was surprised at how often you played as her character. I'd say you're somewhere in around a 60-40 split if you're going to play as Rivet compared to Ratchet itself. So I thought that was a bit shocking. Some fans may not like that. I know we've seen that in the past with other titles. Well, they may not be mentioned, but if you go way back to Metal Gear Solid 2, yeah, let's talk about it, because nobody wanted to play as Raiden because he took away from the star of the game. But in this sense, I don't feel that that's really done. It's a story that combines both characters. Rivet is the other side of Ratchet. She's in this other dimension, and that's how they play off of each other. She's his counterpart in the world where Ratchet lives and versus where Rivet lives. They both work off of each other. That's just one dimension, but there's so many other worlds to go and explore as well. The game is incredible, and definitely one fans are gonna love.
Haven't you punished me enough? You stupid universe! No job, no phase quartz, no planet. What else do you want, huh? My mind? Fine, take it!
If it helps, I just found out there's another dimension where Bleezar's still intact.
Still intact.
Some of the set pieces created in the world are absolutely incredible. Due to some restrictions though, however, I'm not able to showcase one in particular, but it is an on-rails scenario, and when you get to this, you will absolutely understand within the game what part I am talking about, because it is one that just takes you from one dimension into another, but yet has you in the same world at the same time. Like, it is over the top, intense, and I loved every single minute of this, I'm gonna say experience, because it was just on a whole other level. Insomniac's really taken the PlayStation 5 in the sense of what Rivet and Ratchet are doing, what their overall goal is, and just polished something that has been absolutely phenomenal. However, there have been a couple hiccups along my experience. I've had enemies get hitched on objects and triggers just not like loading in the world. You often, when in a game, will hit a certain part of the game that triggers a mechanic that will allow you to open a door or progress further into the story or open up some other opportunity or another wave of AI. Well, without some of these characters, like say enemies dying or getting hitched up on part of the world, I wasn't actually able to progress further into the game sometimes and had to restart. There is a patch coming. They have told us all about this patch. It's actually been a patch since I played the game as well. I've completed the game, and though I've had to restart a few times, not too many, it was still an incredible experience to play. Is it a masterpiece? I'd say almost. Absolutely. This game is so close to being perfect, but due to these little minor hitches, I'm hoping they're able to fine-tune those little bugs, and then the game is absolutely a standout. I've had an incredible time playing Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart, and this is definitely one PlayStation 5 fans are gonna want to pick up. Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart is definitely one of the highlights, if not one of the best games on the PlayStation 5 so far this year. I know the year is not over, but it's definitely a contender for Game of the Year. This is one you're not going to want to miss, and puts me at a 9.5. Insomniac Games' return to Ratchet & Clank with Rift Apart is easily one of the best PlayStation 5 titles around. Great characters, storytelling, and gameplay that will have you searching for other dimensions to explore made this one of my favorite games of the year. Minor glitches that will be fixed will make Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart one of PlayStation's all-time classics.
Time to change tactics. Deploying amphibious explosives.
Throw whatever you want. You're not getting away from me.